our third segment of the day. We have our weekly pick'em. Now, it's been 2 weeks since we've been here because we had the snow. But here's a little update in the standings. In our last week's picks, we all went 3-4. All three of us. So nobody moved up in the standings. We have Armand currently at 9-5. I am trailing him by one game at 8-6, and Sean is an even 500 at 7-7. So now we have this week coming up. We've got a lot of good games, and we kick it off tonight with the Miami Heat at the Oklahoma City Thunder, a rematch of the 2012 NBA Finals. Who are we taking here?
Well, right now, in terms of this matchup, I'm going to go with the Miami Heat on this one. Simply because LeBron, he probably has not a vendetta, but just a chip on his shoulder now, created by all the hype of KD coming for his throne right now. So that right there is just going to drive LeBron, and I feel like LeBron is going to have a great game tonight. And also another factor playing in is Westbrook's potential coming back for this game. So if he does decide to participate in this game, I don't know if temporarily the flow might not just gel and the chemistry might not be there right away. Durant getting enough shots and whatnot.
Yeah, I think Russell Westbrook's going to be a big factor in this game. However, OKC can't beat Miami. OKC beat them last time they played, and they were down.
No.
Yeah, OKC beat Miami last time.
Yeah, that's right.
They were down 22-4, and they came all the way back and won by double digits.
Right. Yeah.
But I think Miami always has the numbers against OKC, and they always outdo them in some way, and I think Miami will get it done. Simple as that.
I'm really torn, but I'm going against the grain. I'm gonna say, you got Westbrook coming back. I think I think OKC's gonna take it. All right. So now we go tomorrow night. We've got the Clippers visiting the Grizzlies. Another rematch from previous playoffs. These two teams have battled it out in the 4 or 5 the last 2 years. Who are we taking here?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad blood when it comes to both of these teams. They both play each other really competitive, and both teams have a hard time beating the other one. And I don't know. This is always a nail biter. I don't even know. I'm probably going to say the Clippers just from the fact that they're playing better as a ball club right now. And Chris Paul's back. He looked really good in the All-Star game off the bench. Put up some good numbers, although the West lost. And I think that the Clippers, Chris Paul will hit a big shot like he did in the playoffs against them. And the Clippers will win easily.
Well, we all know the history between these teams, as Armand just stated. However, I can't help but to agree with the Clippers simply because of Chris Paul. Putting Chris Paul and the reinsertion of Chris Paul back into this lineup is definitely going to help them. They're going to play better chemistry-oriented basketball, and I feel like this game will be not a blowout, but it won't be exactly a nail biter. It'll be competitive throughout.
If they play with like that up-tempo offense,
yes,
and that can just throw out Memphis right out the door. Marc Gasol's having a down season compared to last year, and outside Zach Randolph, no one else can really score in this team.
Yeah, I'm going with you guys. The Clippers are just a superior team. Mm-hmm. The game is definitely going to be close. These two teams have to be close whenever they play. Mm-hmm. But the Clippers take it. Memphis is at home, and but I don't know, the Clippers. All right, so now we move on to Saturday. We have the Brooklyn Nets going to Oracle to play the Golden State Warriors. I'm going Golden State here. I think the young team, they'll run past the Nets with a with that electric crowd there at Oracle Warriors. What about you guys?
Simply Golden State. Golden State's gonna blow them out. It's not gonna even be a close game. Simple as that.
Sean?
I'm going with Golden State as well here. You know, Brooklyn, they move the ball well. You know, they actually are resurrecting, not living up to their preseason expectations. However, you know, they are currently on the rise and not plateauing as they were during the beginning of the season. However, it won't be enough for this young, youthful Golden State team.
Good point.
So now we move on to Sunday. We have the Minnesota Timberwolves going up to Portland, or over to Portland, I should say, to play the Trailblazers. Sean, who are you taking here?
Simply because Portland's a home team, I'm going to go with Portland. They're tough to beat at home. So I'm just going to go with them. If this was in Minnesota, my opinion would definitely be different.
Minnesota is actually a really tough team at home. Last night they knocked off the Pacers by like 13 points, and I was pretty impressed by that.
Kevin Love,
Yeah,
42.
Kevin Love. Exactly. And that's the only way they can win games is if Kevin Love puts out video game-like numbers.
Yeah.
And that's asking for too much on a day and night basis. So I'm going to go with Portland. Simply, they're a better team.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you guys. Portland, the Blazers are really good team, and I'm taking the Blazers. So now we go to Monday. We have the Dallas Mavericks coming to New York. Armand must be so excited about that. His boy Vince Carter is going to be in the area. But so we have the Mavericks coming to the Knicks. Who are we taking?
Unfortunately, I can't go to that game because I have a paper for Breslin due like Wednesday. So I'm going to have to be doing that all night. But I'm going to go with Dallas. Dallas and the Knicks play each other really tough. Last year they split. And actually both teams, they won games on the opposing home team floor last year. So with that being said, I'm going to go with the Mavericks. They cannot contain my boy VC off the bench. He had like 22 points against them last year off the bench. And Dirk Nowitzki is the best post-up player in my personal belief that he's the best still in the game at posting up and doing that turnaround.
He will eat Tyson.
And Monte will beat him up on the transition, and Dallas should win this game. Just keep Carmelo contained, you'll be good.
Sean?
Quite frankly, I'm going to go with the Mavericks too, simply because I'm disgusted with the New York Knicks right now. You know, they have lost 16 times to teams under 500 at the Garden. So if you're playing a 500 team, I don't think you're going to fare well either.
Oh, yeah. I'm going with you guys with the Mavericks. A 500 team. Dallas is Dallas is 32-23. That's not a 500 ball club. They're significantly over 500. So I am definitely agreeing with you guys and
shaking my head at that statement.
Taking the Mavericks.
Well, I meant over 500.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
Yeah.
You're good.
And now we move to Tuesday. We have the Chicago Bulls visiting the Atlanta Hawks. I'll take this one. I am gonna go with the Chicago Bulls. They are a great defensive team, and the Hawks are just in a tailspin, losing their last 7, 2-8 in their last 10. I'm going the Bulls.
I'm going to go with the Bulls, too. They beat the Raptors last night, 94-92, in Toronto. Got a nice road win, and I think they'll pull out a nice road win against Atlanta. Atlanta's struggling, as Ian said, and Chicago's going to beat them up inside with Joakim Noah and Carlos Boozer. Sean, what do you think?
I think that the Bulls are going to pick this one up easily. Point blank, period.
Sounds good. Sounds good. And now we move on to our last game of the week. Next Wednesday, we have the Houston Rockets at the Los Angeles Clippers. That is a that is a marquee matchup. Both of these teams, a lot of people thought would be contenders for the Western Conference, and they are. And fellas, I'll open the floor up to you first.
I'm going to go with the Clippers. Both teams are similar in many aspects at each position. However, the point guard position is tremendously not the same. And the Clippers point guard is a lot better than whoever the Rockets are going to throw out, whether it's Patrick Beverly or Jeremy Lin, and Chris Paul is going to put up 38 and 14 assists that night. He's going to put up a sensational night, and the Clippers will win this game just because of that mismatch.
Yes, that point guard position mismatch is definitely going to be a key factor. It's completely one-sided with Chris Paul and, either Jeremy Lin or Patrick Beverly. Either one, no match to Chris Paul, no comparison. And although I do feel like this game will be an exciting game to watch,
good game.
the Clippers, however, will take this in Los Angeles.
Yeah, I'm going with you guys. As much as I want to take Houston, two things are really drawing me into picking the Clippers here. One, as you said, the point guard position, Chris Paul, one of the premier point guards in the league, and Houston just doesn't have someone to match him. And the Clippers are 23-5 at home, while the Rockets are only 15-10 on the road. Still a good road record, but 23-5. The Clippers are taking it in at Staples. So I'm the only one that disagreed on any game here, and that's tonight's game. So agreeing on a lot of the games here, and we'll see how this week in the NBA shapes up. That's all we have time for today, and we'll be right back here next Thursday at 11. Have a good week, everybody.
Tune in next week.
Take care, sports fans.